lonely, has a crush on you, isolated from his family and others like him, meek and obedient, perfect. You want me to teach you? If you could. All right, I don't mind. On one condition. You reach out your hand expectantly. Date me. Hey, all you cool creatures. I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel, and today we are playing Perfect Love, which is a yandere horror game where we play a terrible character. Now, before I get into all of that, here are some of the content warnings. Bullying, blood, violence, toxic relationship, blackmail, stalking, manipulation, drugs, drugging, a cruel main character, yandere behavior. There may also be cannibalism, harassment, murder, a brief mention of suicide, eye trauma, emotional manipulation, fast-moving images, and loud or droning sounds. I will try to put warnings on the screen if we come across any of the loud sounds or the fast-moving images, but we understand. So, I understand. Leave him. Anyhow, this is a yandere game where we want nothing more than a perfect love. And we've tried time and time again to find this love, but it was all for naught. No one was close enough to this perfect love you created. So you decided, why not make them instead? While walking around on campus, you notice someone being bullied. Milo Change, a student in one of the classes that you attend. He's meek, obedient, gullible, and most importantly, seemed to have a crush on you. We're going to mold Milo into our perfect love. Let's go. For a while, you were obsessed with the idea of a specific love. Not the type that was advertised in romance books or romantic movies. Not the type that grows together, that supports each other, the type that others envy. You wanted the type that corrodes and suffocates. The type that held on to you, clinging, begging to be loved. Who could only think about you, to only have you, whatever costs. You had dated countless people to find that love, all failures. It was never enough, and it would never be enough. You discarded them all aside and decided, if no one could give you the love you craved, then you would create someone who could. Wouldn't that be fun? My name is Eris. That is the main character's name. I'm going to call them Cryptid for now, but I would never do this to someone, I assure you. Cryptid. Is that so? Well then, let's begin. You remember when you first met him, the person who you would create the perfect love from. College life was as dull as normal. Classes, to studying, to group calls. While walking aimlessly, you heard the cries of a poor individual. a student in the corner, mercilessly taunting and beating up a poor victim. Despite already graduating into college, it seems some students still kept their bullying habits from high school. Please, I completed the assignment like you said. Why are you... Come on, Milo. You know why it has to be like this. Who was the one who tried to out us to the professors? We're the only ones who even tolerate you, you know. We're your only friends. Some friends. And friends, well, they don't just snitch on other friends. I swear, I didn't. It wasn't. What a sad sight to see. You almost felt bad. Almost. You walked up to them casually. Move, you're causing a disturbance. What are you... Turning to you, the bully flinches visibly, shrinking away in fear. Did you hear me? I didn't think... Leave. You could almost hear him whimper as he ran away, his tail between his legs. Gracefully, you walk up to the victim, pulling him up by the arm. Thank you. He stumbles forward and leans on you before scrambling and adjusting himself. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Those friends of yours are rather cruel, aren't they? He looks up at you for a bit, startled. Well, I can't blame them. I transferred only a bit ago and I'm still not used to being in such a new area. They took me in when I had nobody else. Oh no, poor Milo, and now he has to deal with us. So whether I like them or not, it's better than being alone. Especially since my family is so far away. He looks up at you with resolve. But you were able to scare them away so easily. How did you? It's pretty simple, really. They know not to mess with me. You need to know how to speak their language. That's all. Speak their language? He hesitates, biting his nails a bit. Why did you save me? You just did it because you felt sorry for me, right? I mean, I get it. It's just we're in some of the same classes, right? You just want me to do your homework, so I understand. I did it because I was worried about you. I don't care about making you do my homework. Worried about me? Of course. Who wouldn't worry about someone being bullied? Well, it seems at least I did. Milo seems silent at first, but eventually speaks up. This may be a bit presumptuous, but could you teach me how to stand up for myself like you did? You look at him, your gaze not wavering. Milo Change, you transferred only last year, correct? I believe you're taking kinesiology, and you have pretty impressive grades. Well, how did you know that? I keep an eye on things that have my interest. If I had known you were being bullied, I would have stepped in sooner. Milo turns a shade of pink after hearing that you had an interest in him. It was hard not to keep an eye on him. He always glanced at you whenever you passed him by. We had some of the same classes after all. You could always feel him watching, even when you weren't looking at him. Lonely, has a crush on you, isolated from his family and others like him. Meek and obedient. Perfect. You want me to teach you? If you could. All right, I don't mind. On one condition. You reach out your hand expectantly. Date me. Oh, baby. He's so shocked that he nearly falls over. You can't help but smile. What? Date? But I... He laughs awkwardly. Of course. You just wanted to mess around with me, right? That's very funny. Since there's no way that you would actually like me. Don't say stuff like that. It sounds like you're already rejecting me. Especially since you're quite the catch. Milo turns beet red, unable to speak for a second. Date? But we just met, and I don't know if I'm ready for... Milo, calm down, all right? The only way to get to know someone more personally is if you date them. Think of it as a test run. How can you know if you don't try, right? I guess that's true. But I think I'd like to date someone I could spend my life with. Oh, don't worry about that. It's kind of cheesy when I say it out loud. How perfect. I feel the same. I would only date someone I could depend on for all my life. So then... let's make it count, shall we? You hold out your hand again, and he tenderly holds it. You won't betray me, right? It's just that people in the past would jokingly... Why would I do such a cruel thing, Milo? Can't you just trust me? The one who saved you? His face looks up with a bit of surprise. Saved? Me? That's right. So then, from now on, ooh, what do I want to be called? It's between boyfriend and lover. I am your boyfriend. Please treat me well. My boyfriend. He smiles nervously and taps his feet happily. I've never had someone like that, so I'm not sure what to expect. What kind of thing should I do with my boyfriend? How about we come up with a nickname for each other? Nickname? Well, what do you think would be a good nickname? Let's see. How about actually, Pet is perfect for what we're going to put him through, so Pet. My pet. Pet? That nickname is... Why, do you not like it? I think it's rather cute. Or do you think I chose wrong? You can see him fidgeting with his fingers. No, Pet is fine. Despite any possible complaints, you could see that he enjoyed being gifted a nickname. My pet. I feel so special. My pet. It feels nice to be special, doesn't it? Well then, my pet. My classes are starting soon. Oh, so soon? I'll miss you. Clingy. Sorry, I didn't mean... Oh, it's alright. I think it's very cute, my pet. Don't try to dance around me. I am your boyfriend, after all. I will accept all of you, so long as you do the same. Do you accept all that I am? Yes, of course I do. Good. That makes me happy. You walk a few steps before stopping. Before I do, shall we set a time for a date? A date? So soon? No need to fret, my pet. It's just a way for us to get to know each other better. And so I can teach you to stand up for yourself. Meet me at the split path at 7 p.m. and we can go somewhere fun together. I have a couple of good places. Oh, okay. Split path. Don't be late, Milo. As you walked away, you could feel Milo's gaze boring in on you, watching as you left him behind. The start of an obsession. At 7 p.m., you come to the split path and see Milo pacing about. Oh, okay. Be courteous and on time. Compliment him and don't forget to... Milo. Jumping, Milo fumbles the flowers that he brought with him. You brought flowers too? I feel bad. I should have brought something as well. No need. I just thought, I wanted to get something as beautiful as my boyfriend. What a charmer. You almost feel bad for what you're going to do with him. Oh no, I do feel bad, but I know that our character doesn't. Almost. Thank you for the flowers. I will try to gift you something later tonight in return. Although the flowers might not be suitable for what we'll be doing. Oh, really? I'm sorry, There's no need to blame yourself. I never told you what we were going to do. After all, I'll keep them safe in my bag for now. Taking the flowers, you carefully place them in your bag. How could we do this to such a sweet little guy? Look at him! I hear something when I do that forward. Hold on. Let's turn the sound effects up real quick. Is he like coughing or hiccuping or something? Huh. Where should we go then? Maybe we should get to know each other? Like, I actually really enjoy sewing. Maybe later. There's more important things to attend to. There's actually 2 places we can go, although drastically different. Oh, is this how we're gonna split what kind of yandere he is? The first place is the batting range. It might be nice to exercise a bit. Your perfect love needs to be strong, not just in strength, but in rage. To watch him crush your enemies to gain your love. To watch him use force to get what he pleases. A devotion with violence is an important asset. I'm sure he has some rage after being bullied for so long. The second is a party on the other end. It might be nice to socialize with others, to get them on our side. A perfect place to teach him how to manipulate others. A perfect love with the power to sway those around him, to do his bidding for him. A silver tongue and charismatic act. Sometimes the only way to fight fire is with fire itself. Ah, they both sound so interesting. Although I think you would know better, you can decide. So do I want him to be manipulative first or violent first? I mean, for me, ideally neither, but whatever you say, my pet. Then let's head to the... Alright, so this is where the 2 routes diverge. So I'm gonna leave this here as a prologue, and then we will go down both routes in 2 different videos, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be quite long. So we will just leave it here for now, but this game, I have a feeling this game is going to get pretty dark. So Obviously we're a terrible person and we are going to be manipulating this poor boy into being a terrible person. That's exciting. Anyhow, I don't think this video will be very long, but if you made it this far, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're excited to see us turn a boy into a yandere. That's a bit scary, isn't it? Anyhow, if you did like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. At the moment, I'm still uploading twice a week, but I hope to get back to uploading 3 times a week soon enough. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye!